doing a film has kind of been my goal for my whole life. We're making a film about a female fighter pilot. I don't think Hollywood has done this. I don't think Bollywood has done this. We're very focused on the hero aspect of things, and I'm of the opinion that anybody can be a hero. Because I feel like my personal life is my personal life, whether it's a yes or a no. What?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm doing the next fighter video. There you go.
Hello, this is Ahmed Sarym. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the love on my Parwaaz Hai Junoon videos. And today, yet again, I have another superstar with me. The one, the only, Raza Mir. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm meeting you for the first time.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
I'm so sorry for dragging you into this, but
No.
I really had to get you on the channel.
Yeah.
You have no idea the kind of requests I have to get you here. So here you are. Thank
Finally,
you.
yeah, no, thank you.
And of course you're coming, you're amidst the Parwaaz Hai Junoon promotions, of course. This of course is in relevance to that only. Tell me a little about how that's coming along. Your first ever film, that must be huge.
Yeah, it's a little daunting just because well, I don't know, I've never done a film.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just nervous, but I'm very excited, especially because doing a film has kind of been my goal for my whole life.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I'm gonna feel once I'm finally seeing it for the first time. So, but I'm proud to be part of this film.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this is my first film that I'm doing.
On a very, I think on a very vague note, tell us whatever you can about the film as of yet. Of course, it's a film that's been made in
Right.
association with the Air Force. That's exciting.
I think the most important thing about this film is that besides being an Air Force film, the obvious thing there, and of course there'll be action and all these things, but I think the best thing about Parwaaz is that you're getting a very nice package. You're getting a wonderful story, you're getting comedy, you're getting romance, and I think you're getting a very, I have to say, honest representation of Pakistan.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I've noticed, especially being on the promotions right now, is that I'm very excited for international audiences to see it, especially the youth, the Pakistani youth internationally, in Canada, the States, the UK, because I think that Pakistan has gotten a bad rep, especially from the news, when it comes to an international standpoint. And I feel like it's when the young people see this film, they're gonna see an honest representation of Pakistan. So I hope that जो overseas Pakistani है, वो एक responsibility लें कि Pakistan का नाम जो है, they need to clear the name actually. They need to make sure people are educated about Pakistan. Like, look at the films we're making. We're making a film about a female fighter pilot. I don't think Hollywood has done this. I don't think Bollywood has done this. So I think it also shows how progressive we are and how we make our films. I think that this will kind of shape the future for us.
I'm sure it will, and I can't wait to watch it. It does, of course, release with 2 other releases. Does that make you nervous?
No, I think it's a wonderful thing, especially for Pakistani audiences. एक तो आपको एक rom-com मिल रहा है, दूसरी तरफ आपको load bedding मिल रही है.
Which is very indigenous.
And then you're getting something like Parwaaz. So I hope the best for all the films, but I think the best thing is आवाम के लिए अच्छा है, options हैं. They're gonna go and be like, we have 3 excellent films to choose from. Am I nervous? Well, yeah, because we are competing, but I think it's a healthy competition, so it's great.
And of course, times have changed not only in terms of characters, but also where you are today. So Parwaaz Hai Junoon came to you when you
very beginning,
exactly at the very beginning, where Hamza and even Hania, for that matter of fact, were comparatively more established as actors in Pakistan.
Oh yes, yeah.
And now here you are as a actual superstar, which I don't say lightly, but you are. You have your own following.
Yeah.
How do you think that times have changed now that you're promoting this film with you being the talk about town?
I think it is actually a very interesting situation if you think about it, just because I mean, obviously, like, that being my debut film at the time, it wasn't really regarded as a big thing. But I think once Yakin Gazavar took over and stardom, I don't like calling it that, but like whatever it is,
Yeah,
my way.
it's stardom.
I think people now see the film differently. Now they see the film as being a completely different dynamic, which I think is an excellent thing, not just for me, but for the viewers. I think it's also an interesting thing, especially being in Canada for promotions just now. It was a big deal that like this guy from Calgary, which is a small town,
He's coming back with a film of his own.
It's coming with a film of his own. It's an Air Force film, so it was I don't know. There's a great sense of pride I feel, and I feel that like now that I feel that I'm a bigger part of the film. I feel that sense of accomplishment. I feel
And has stardom affected the actor that you are? Has the approach been different now? Now that you've been shooting Angan, of course, after Yakin Ka Safar became what it is today.
That's a really good question. I don't know if I've self-reflected on that enough, but I think I've become more even more serious about how every time I read something, every time anything is pitched to me, what can I do differently? Because I think, especially with Dr. Asfanyar, I felt like I just did my thing. I just did what Ahad does, and I feel like now when things come my way, you go, okay, how can I push it even more? What can I do differently? I think people are very stuck in not stuck, that's the wrong word, but people are very focused on the hero aspect of things. And I'm of the opinion that anybody can be a hero.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna give me even a role, if you're gonna give me a role where I'm playing somebody who's handicapped, that's still a hero. How can I turn that into a hero? So I think the whole stardom thing hasn't affected how I work, but it's affected kind of.
I mean, you want to take the influence that you have for the better, turn it into something that
Exactly.
gives back to society and creates some powerful content.
I just want to tell a good story. That's my main focus.
That, of course, I'm really looking forward to. You are, of course, also making your singing debut with Coke Studio. That is huge.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about how that happened. Of course, you've told me about how that happened, of course, but what does being on Coke Studio mean to you?
Okay, so I won't lie. I always thought being on Coke Studio was like a dream. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool. It'd be because I love music. I never thought something that would actually happen.
Yeah.
But the day I got a call just saying, hey, we'd like for you to be part of this. I said, are you sure? Like, you're sure? They're like, yeah. Then I requested them to, because I think Coke Studio is actually because Coke Studio is such a big part of our culture now, actually, and it represents Pakistan, in India and in other countries, and everybody watches it. So I actually felt a bit of responsibility. I said, look, let me audition because I feel like I don't know, that should be there.
Yeah.
At least that formality should be there, especially because I am my father's son, so people will say things.
Yeah.
So I said, let's do an audition. Let's go through it properly, which they did. Besides that, I'm very excited for the song to come out. It was a wonderful experience and it was a lot of fun. So I just hope people like the song.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure we'll all love it. And of course, on a personal note, Rahul bhai, I can't ignore the fact that I'm part of the journalist community. Sajal and yourself have of course called each other special, which I think is lovely. But you're not denying any rumors that you're together.
Well, people, are gonna say things regardless. I mean, they've been saying this for quite some time now. Yeah. I just don't give it any attention because I feel like my personal life is my personal life, whether it's a yes or a no or whatever it is. People are gonna say things regardless. Like, they've asked me on BBC, you've asked me. There's been other. I just kind of feel like that's a personal thing, so I don't really give it attention.
And as much as I want to respect that, I can't. So,
right. You don't want to. You want the details.
But of course, at this moment in your life, what do you feel like professionally, personally? Everything's working out. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, I'm very blessed right now. I think I'm very, God is very kind to me. Things are going very well. So I think I'm putting even more focus on my work just because I think I owe myself that now. It's funny. I was actually, when I was in New York, I saw this big poster for actors taking headshots and sending it their resumes, and I walked past this place where there were submissions for auditions and resumes and headshots and all this stuff, and I thought, I'm so blessed right now to be at a point in my life where I don't have to do that now.
Yeah.
I remember that struggle. I remember handing out my headshots and my own auditions and doing this and getting a call, getting another call back, and I just feel I'm in a very lucky place right now. But I feel like I need to audition again. I don't know. I feel like that nervousness always kept me going.
Of course, Parwaaz Hai Junoon isn't your last project for the year. There's so much more that you have to offer.
Yeah.
How can you sum up everything that you're doing in different continents and different capacities?
I don't know. I feel like
What all are you up to?
Well, there's one serial.
Farhad Ashtiyaq?
Yeah. Which
she's tweeted out herself.
Well, yeah, I'm doing the next Faraj serial. There you go. Which I'm so excited about. I don't think there's been a serial like this made yet, especially on this topic. So
Angan's coming out next.
Angan, like next month, yeah. Angan, I'm very excited about. Angan, I'm so proud to have been part of. And along with that, Hamlet next year.
Of course. Shakespearean play. That's huge.
Yeah, I've already started memorizing it because I think it's gonna be about a 3-hour show.
Tell me a little about that. What is doing Shakespeare like? I mean, it's like
Well, it's terrifying.
you're a part of history.
Yeah, I think
And you can't mess with it. Or
But
can
that's
you?
the thing. I think now we're in a place where sometimes people say that Shakespeare is irrelevant. But I think that we can learn a lot from Shakespeare. We can learn a lot about storytelling, how a story is composed, how characters are. I mean, Shakespeare was made at a time. I did a lot of my education in Shakespeare. So when actors got their scripts, they didn't really rehearse. They went home. They went home and they did it themselves. And Shakespeare, as a writer, was so intelligent that he put in clues in the actual text to tell the actor how this should be performed. Obviously, we don't do that now. When we do Shakespeare, but I think taking on the role of Hamlet is going to be something big for me, just because it's going to be my return to the stage after almost a 3-year gap.
Hiatus, yeah.
And the Shakespeare company that I work with in Canada, they've called me many times, and I've never been able to go. It just shows their level of commitment to me, calling me back. And I think actually for the Desi community in Canada, it'll be a very interesting experience seeing somebody that they see on TV and to see them so up close and personal.
I mean, a brown actor hasn't been a part of Shakespeare as a title or character.
Not exactly.
So you're setting some records as well.
A little bit. I mean, I did a lot of musical theater in Canada. I mean, you know about the award and everything that I won there.
Of course.
I think the best thing about Canada is that they're very diverse in how they cast. I can't say I know enough about the States to have an opinion, but I always respect Canada on that. I've played roles like Tony from West Side Story, which is unheard of. Tony is a white man, so to be given that role is kind of like it pushes boundaries, but I think it's great. I think why not?
On a parting note, thank you so much, Ahmed, for joining me.
Thank you.
I would request you to tell me what Parwaaz Hai Junoon means to you on a parting note.
I think Parwaaz means a lot of things to me, especially being my first film, being my kind of. I feel like Parwaaz is my way of passage.
Okay.
Just because my grandfather did films, my father did films. Finally, I'm doing a film, and I just feel like at least that's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least I can join that lineage. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud to finally be part of something. I hope people enjoy it. I hope people enjoy my performance. I hope they like me completely clean shaved. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for people to see the film.
So are we. Thank you so much. That was the Raza Mir. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Bye.